We've already learnt about some verbs where just the I is different. And the ones we've learnt so far, like this, are go verbs. See if you can remember some of those go verbs. We had salgo, I go out. We had pongo, I put. We had vengo, tengo, etc. Now we also have another group of verbs which are irregular just in the I part, just the I. And these, instead of going to go, instead of ending in go, like tengo, they end in oi, oi. So we'll call them oi verbs. For example, dar, D-A-R, dar is to give, to give. You give is, as you might expect, das. He or she, da, dan, etc. But I give is not do, but doi, doi. It's a doi verb. So I give is doi. Another one, like this, is the verb to be, which is estar, estar. So to be, estar. You is normal, but the I version of to be, so I am is estoy, estoy, estoy. I am estoy. But the rest of that verb, estar, is normal or regular. So you are, estás. He or she is, está. Están, estamos, etc. But it's an hoy verb for I, estoy. So far we have doy and estoy. Doy, estoy. I give, doy, and estoy, I am. So let's practice those. How would you say I don't give? No doy. No doy. How about I always give something? I always give something. Remember, always is siempre. I always give something. Would be siempre doy algo. Siempre doy algo. Siempre doy algo. And how about I am here? I am here. Estoy aquí. Estoy aquí. How about I'm not in Madrid, I'm in Paris. I'm not in Madrid, I'm in Paris. No estoy en Madrid. Estoy en París. No estoy en Madrid, estoy en París. How about he always gives something. He always gives something. Siempre da algo. Siempre da algo. How about we give a lot? We give a lot. Damos mucho. Damos mucho. And practicing the estar, so not just the estoy, I am, but another part of estar, the you. How would you ask, are you in Madrid? Are you in Madrid? Estás en Madrid? Estás in Madrid? And how about they are not here? They are not here. No están aquí. No están aquí. Another hoy verb is from the verb to go, which is ir, ir. Ir, ir is to go, ir. And you can see why you would need something a bit different for I, because if you took the ir off of ir, you wouldn't be left with anything to add the o onto. So it changes completely. I go is voy, V-O-Y, voy, voy. So I go is voy. And it actually also means I'm going, voy. So voy is I go or I'm going, voy. And normally we would say I'm going to a place or I go to a place. So we would say voy a, I go to or I'm going to. Voy a Madrid, I go to Madrid or I'm going to Madrid. Voy a España, I go to Spain or I'm going to Spain. And it just helps to remember that voy a so that it comes out a bit quicker. I go to, I'm going to. So most of the time you'll be going to somewhere. Voy a Madrid, voy a España. So let's have a practice. How would you say I always go to Spain? I always go to Spain. Siempre voy a España. Siempre voy a España o voy a España. How about I don't go to Spain? No voy a España. No voy a España. How about I go to the station? I go to the station, or I'm going to the station. And the word for the station is la estación. La estación. So how would you say I'm going to the station? Voy a la estación. Voy a la estación. How about I'm going to speak? I'm going to speak. Voy a hablar. Voy a hablar. Ends up a little bit if you translated every little bit of it, like I'm going to speak, but it works. The actual phrase is voy a hablar. I'm going to speak. Voy a aprender. I'm going to learn. So it's a quick way also to get into the future. What about I'm going to say something? If you remember from when we learned our go verbs, we also learnt the verb decir, to say. So I'm going to say something would be voy a decir algo. Voy a decir algo. So the verb to go has voy, as an hoy verb. I go or I'm going. And the other parts of ir, to go, also begin with a V, because you can see how the rest of the verb would also be problematic if it's just got an IR. So the other ones follow this V pattern. So you go or do you go? is vas, V-A-S, and then the rest follow that pattern. So what do you think he or she goes would be? Ba. They go van. And we go vamos. Vamos. A while back I said that taking the R off and adding mos is nearly always the case, and this is one of those rare exceptions where it's different. So we go or we're going is vamos, vamos. So let's practice some of those. How would you say they go or they're going to Spain? Van a España. Van a España. How about we're going to Madrid? Vamos a la estación. Vamos a la estación. How about do you go? What is you go or do you go? Vas. So, do you go to Spain? ¿Vas a España? And that could also mean, depending on the context, are you going to Spain? ¿Vas a España? Are you going to Spain? ¿Vas a España mañana? Are you going to Spain tomorrow? So to recap this lesson, our focus has been on hoy verbs that just have an hoy change for I in the present. And we started off with estoy, I am, and doy, I give. And then we went on to voy. So from the verb to go, ir, we got to I go, voy, or I'm going.